Good morning, Modern Homesteaders. 20 degrees out this morning. The funny part is this time yesterday it was like 5 degrees out. And they're supposed to be getting above freezing today and a bunch of rain coming in. So that means we need to clean up the homestead a bit because we have some snow piles in front of the gates and stuff that if they get rained on and then frozen, we won't be getting our gates open and our animals out. Rain in the wintertime can make a huge mess. Oh, we're gonna move you guys around in a little bit. We'll feed you breakfast over here today and then we'll bring you back there, girls. Yeah, if we don't get stuff like that taken care of, we'll be in trouble. What's the matter, Zeke? Huh? You got the lady. Did you get the wrong lady? Is that what you think? The grass is greener on the other side? Huh? Do you think the grass is greener in the other paddock? Huh? You got a thing for Blossom this time? Buttercup's your date for this season there, mister. Come on, peeps. I'll feed you the rest over here where we can see. Oh, that's better. Now we can see. Sorry about that, guys. Forgot to open the door first and let some light in. The goats really do love a splash of apple cider vinegar in their water. And it's super healthy for them. Some warm water in there and makes a nice drink for them on a cold morning. Who's gonna be the first one to have a drink? Huh? They're all rushing for it. Come on and hope. Goats are like kids. If we put out 5 different buckets from each to drink out of, they'd all drink out of the same one. They always want what the other one has. Right, Hope? Yeah, you guys don't want one of each for yourselves. Look at these two fools. We need to make a hay feeder for out in the pasture. That's our next project. Flip this over. They can eat that side now. You coming, Hope? Come on. You coming down here or is Tana too close for you? I didn't realize the kids were still nursing. Really, Willow? That surprises me. We haven't been milking her for over, it's probably been 2 months. I didn't realize you kids were still nursing. When I stopped milking Willow about, it's gotta been at least 2 months ago, I wasn't even getting a quarter of a cup of milk from her in the morning. So, I'm surprised she's still going. The kids can't be getting that much, but it's interesting to see that she's actually still letting them nurse off of her. You two! Is that all you do, huh? Morning, chickens. Maverick and Goose haven't been on the old water duty lately. Last couple of days they've been slacking. Got some fresh water for you. Where's Maverick hiding? Oh, there comes Maverick. We got you full of grain. Is that some good stuff? Sure is. I gotta get the Kubota warming up. The old Kubota didn't like that it was 5 degrees out yesterday.
Who did?
Not me. Figaro, did you like that?
Yeah, I saw him laying on the couch in front of the hotel. Hey, Bowie.
Look at Figaro.
Oh, boy. Good.
We want to get little man used to hanging out with the boy, so we have to get him over here when the mama goats are more pregnant so we can feed them alfalfa pellets. He's used to them. Male goats shouldn't eat alfalfa pellets because it's loaded with calcium. Come on, guys. He's like, I don't like this snow. Come on, there you go. Can hang out here for an hour or two. What are you doing, mister? Oh, you're crazy. You gonna watch over on little man? When we're done doing our chores, we'll bring them back. We'll bring back the girls.
Yep. With
the weather and the storms we have coming, we gotta get the homestead picked up so we don't get locked in ice in areas that we don't want it. One of the big ones right here, we gotta clean out around this gateway. That would not be good, God. I don't got no food for you. I'll bring you some in a little bit. I'll get you some hot dogs. Watch your heads. That'll be so much nicer. So much nicer. Oh, yes. Oh, you know what we need to do? Our chains are too loose. Let's fix that before that turns into an issue. I picked up some small bungee straps to use, and you know what? We just haven't put them on. Whoops. That should do it. I've tried rubber ones in the past, and the sun gets to them after a while and they just break, so I figured we'd try these nylon ones. The other day when we were moving the smokehouse, the brakes jacked up on me. The only thing I can think of is that one of these chains got loose and grabbed the linkage for the brake system. So we definitely need to do this. Oops. These might not be strong enough bungees. I guess we'll find out after a few uses. There. Should be good. I'm sure they make something that you can get specifically made for this, but these little bungees are cheap and they serve the purpose. Blossom's ready to get out. Let's see what we can do. Here, I think that'll give it. Oh, we ain't putting that one on. That one didn't last long. Must have already had a cut in it. There's nothing sharp over here. Oh well. I was gonna say, don't tell me another one broke already. Just came undone. There. See how that works. I can feel those chains gripping good on the ice now. I normally don't plow down here, but since we're gonna be getting some nasty weather, I want to just kind of get this pushed over to that gully so it doesn't freeze up on us really thick. I wonder what Tanner will think of us piling up the snow over here. I guess we'll find out this afternoon. This is the corner he loves running into and chasing the goats around. What's that?
Fancy.
You like them pretty? Is that yellow or red on that side?
Oh, red.
Red. Yellow's on the other side.
I'm gonna go in. Do you want me to help you freeze?
I was gonna say, if you want to bring the goats back, now's the time to do it. So if you grab Buttercup out, I'll open the door, the gate in between, and let out just Caleb in here. You're gonna stay in, little man. You hold the gate. Buttercup, you ready to go back? I know you are. You've been ready to go since you came in here, haven't you?
Not yet, little man. We'll come back.
No, you gotta stay in for a minute. I'm gonna try to get you to know Caleb. Let's see if I can get just Caleb in here. Come on, Caleb. Come on. There we go. We'll be back to get you in a second. It's just the boys over here now. You guys can get to know each other for a few minutes, then we'll be back to get you, little man. So our goal to keeping little men in here is to confuse the bucks so they're not always crying when the girls are in heat, and then also we'll be able to feed the females alfalfa. So we just gotta get Blossom out. We can probably go this way. Right here. Blossom, possum! You wanna go home? So much bigger. Yeah. No, Hope, you don't get to go over there. There we go. Ooh, luckily we didn't break the window. There we go. We'll clean all that all out. Push it that way. It's one of the reasons why I built and kept the slab high. This way, if you get ice build up here and frost, when it's melting, it can't go in the barn. You have at least 6 inches. So, but we want to make sure we keep that cleaned out. They found their way over to the other side of the barn. It's kind of neat. They can go back there in the barn and on that side now, as long as we keep that door open. One thing I found with living in a northern climate is you're better off staying on top of everything in the winter time, not letting like ice build up and all that stuff. Do a little bit here and there to stay on top of it all. Right, Willow? Oh, little P, you wondering where your brother is? You can hear him. This way too, and all that snow comes off the roof, we can push it. It's starting to snow out. We'll see what the weather brings us later on. We do need to pick up some diesel fuel. I don't like to keep too much on hand before winter comes. Like that fuel right there. It's not winter fuel, so it can freeze when it gets really cold. So we'll have to pick up some winter fuel. It's cut, so it won't, it'll take longer. It'll take colder temperatures for it to freeze. Is that how you'd say it? I think so. Should do. What's the matter, little man, huh? This is wood we cut down this past spring, and I keep forgetting to bring it in. Actually, no. We cut this down last fall when we were preparing to get the barn. Funny thing is, this time last year, we never used any part of this homestead. This back fence right here wasn't here. The fence on the side was partially there, but it was a different fence, and we had it fenced in front of this barn out to just about where that cherry tree is. It came out here, here, and then it stopped here. And this was our goat barn. That road, last fall, I cleaned up. It all had trees like this. We had apple trees all down here. That fence wasn't there. So we never used any of this property. This was our main barn. So this area we never walked. Like right now we're walking to the back of the barn from that barn. We're plowing here. I do believe all these apple trees have got to come down. They don't produce. They're old apple trees. They're just wild apple trees. The fruit that they do produce are not edible. They're very bitter and gross. So we're going to take these trees down, I believe, this springtime, and make this more of a graveled walkway and driveway, I guess you'd call it, so we can get to the two barns easily. Figure I was in the mule. So when I stacked this wood pile there, I never thought I'd be just having to go over it every day, but we do. So I want to clean it up today so it makes for easier walking. Oosh. Wow, that one ain't coming out. There's one. Nope. Have to let it warm up a little bit. That one ain't coming out either, is she? Nope. Oh, there, we might get this one. I don't know. There we go. It's like a loose tooth. You gotta wiggle it. Damn. We're gonna call the mule the mule. I think that's a fitting name for it. A lot of y'all seem to like that name, and it goes well. There we go. All right, little man, you ready to go back? Or are you staying over here? You want to go back with the girls? Or you like it over here? Huh? You enjoying yourself? You seem to be. You like hanging with the boys? All right. I'll leave you here. Zeke, you got a new buddy. I'll leave you here for a while, see what happens. You seem to like it. I'll leave you over here. I'm gonna go empty the firewood and then I'll be right back. It's starting to snow pretty good right now. I think we're gonna be in for some crazy weather.
This is the best way we found to cut an onion. Although, it does make my eyes water still a little bit, but normally they're burning so bad. I cut them a different way that I can't even see. I'm gonna make some crock-pot corn chowder. I'm gonna do my crock pot on high for a few hours, so hopefully it will have time to cook. Find out. So I was trying to cut my carrots really thin, and then I'm going to do my potatoes smaller. We'll see how small I get. I have a tendency to be like my mom and cut things in big chunks. Add a little bit more broth.
Better hurry up before they fly out at you. Oh, there you gotta get it in the fence.
I thought one was flying out. It sounded like one was flying out.
It just flew up, not out.
And it scares me.
Okay, I gotta do this without falling on my butt. It's slippery.
That's gonna be hard.
I know. How many eggs? 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, ladies, enjoy your feed. Oh, it's big. Yeah, let me move it out some. We gave them another Christmas tree and they're loving it. They got a lot of the bark chewed right off of it. There you go.
There.
Enjoy your afternoon treat. What are they doing, Hope? They being crazy? Look at how good of a job they do taking all the bark off that tree. They being crazy? Yeah, they are. Smells delicious.
Sure does. Don't be shy in my bowl.
Gotta take more out now so it cools off. I hate having to go back and get a
Wait again.
bowl of soup.
Don't give up, there's rest for your weary.
Well, Blossom and Buttercup spent almost a week or a little over a week with the boys, so if they're not pregnant this time, I don't know what the deal is, but hopefully they are. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Little man is seeming to enjoy his time hanging out with the boys, so he might just stay in there full time now. We'll have to wait and see. Thanks for coming along on our journey with us, guys. I think we're getting some crazy weather tonight, and it'll be interesting to see what the homestead looks like in a day or two. We're going to be getting rain, and then it's going to be freezing right back up overnight. So thanks for coming along, and we'll see you right back here in our next video at Lumnah Acres.